honest, is this some of the best playoff basketball you've ever seen? I'm not talking about this game, but just the playoffs in general. Well, before you answer that question, this game is very important. Game 2 between the San Antonio Spurs and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, this is probably the most entertaining series, definitely after Minnesota taking Game 1 as the heavy underdogs. So Game 2 is literally just about the Spurs responding to that. That is it. I'm going to be honest, this is a must-win game. A must-win game. No choice. You cannot go down 0-2 at home. Knock down Champetti. Oh, I lied. Oh! That's how we starting the game? A putback dunk? Jumper from anywhere? Jumping over Rudy? God! He didn't even catch it clean. Boy, didn't even catch it clean. But no, seriously, the Spurs have no choice but to win this game. Good putback, Rudy. Could go down 0-2, losing both games at home. I can see if you were Minnesota, another putback from Wemby, another putback. Could have lost 2 games in San Antonio. Cool. All right, you're going home. Now you got to win 2. You can't lose Game 2 when you already lost Game 1 at home. You have to win 2 away, which is most likely not going to happen. And if you lose one of those, then it's 3-1, and the series is practically over. Jaden McDaniels. A matchup problem. Don't forget Mike Conley. Then we got Shannon. Yeah, Shannon. Yeah, Shannon. Shannon, nice, man. I'm trying to tell you. Get inside, Fox. You got to have a better game. You got to have a better game, Fox. To have a better game. That was one of the worst games I've seen you play in your career in Game 1. Oh, my God. Oh, that was a pass. And 1. That was a lob. I mean, I legit thought that was a shot. On Rudy, over Rudy like that is insane. Yeah, Terrence. Yeah, Terrence. Talk about Terrence. Now go get a stop. Oh, yeah, bye. Bye, Mike. Mike. I know you older. I know you a vet. Got to move them feet. Got to move. Doing back taps, trying to reach. That's not cutting it. That's not cutting it. Get to work, Jaden. Get to work, Jaden. Get to work, Jaden. That's tough, boy. Look how we probe. Look how we probe. Look at it. Look at it. Fox, where you at? Tough. Extremely tough. Nas, I need to see you cook more. What the That was tough. But I fully expect the Spurs to win this game just off of, Dylan. Yeah, Dylan. After losing Game 1 in a disappointing fashion. And they could have won Game 1 easily. Luke! But the Spurs losing Game 1 in a disappointing fashion, like, oh my God. Oh. I was about to say now, Terrence. Great look at the end of the game after having a bad game and still being in the game with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Tough, man. Good shot. I know leaving Game 1, they were upset, but not discouraged. You know what I'm saying? Because you lost a game that you played bad and you easily could have won. Whoa. That's what I'm talking about, Fox. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, Io back. I forgot Io was back. Oh, damn. Sorry, Io. But you can't play with either team. But you specifically can't play with the Timberwolves. So this, oh my goodness, Jaden, chill out, bro. Chill out. Like you wildin', Wemby. Whoa. What we doing, Wemby? What we doing? Too small. Like he's too lanky. Like that is great defense from Julius. He picked up the ball right there, and he still did a spin and was within 2 feet from the rim. That's a cheat code. A cheat code. Good pick and roll. Go to work, Stephon. Give it to him. You got Jaden on him. He's too small. Stat padding. Come on, Wemby. What are we doing? All right, Timberwolves. Don't let this game get out of hand. Oh, my God. Look how much separation he created off of that. Jesus Christ. On Wemby at that. This Nas read. That's what we expect from Nas. That's what we expect from Nas. Julius, we got to see you cook more too. Terrible shot selection. Great try. Terrible shots, but they're that skilled where it doesn't matter. Oh my goodness. Get to your spot, Julius. Get to your spot. Knock it down, Julius. Oh, damn. Thought he was going to make that one. Thought he was going to make that one. Yeah, Julius. Yeah, Julius. I just noticed the score. 12-point game. 4-3. Oh! Yo, Carter might be the most athletic wing in the league. Okay, I can't say that. He's one of the most athletic wings in the league. Easily. With ease. He would have been a crazy tight end. Like, I'm talking about a Hall of Fame tight end if he played. Whoa! Stop the press. Stop the press. He shot that bitch from Yucatan. If you don't know where that is, then I don't know what to tell you. Yucatan! Wemby shooting deep threes? It's raps. It's raps. It's over. Floater. Oh, I lied. Good lay, boy. Good lay. But not only do the Spurs need to win this game, to get back in the series. They need to win this game to show the entire league you can't just beat us and get away with it. That's tough, man. Because after losing that game, everybody in the league was looking at him like, oh, good take, Keldon. OKC looking across like, oh, man, y'all lost to the Timberwolves with the injured ant. You have to win. You have to win games and beat teams to not only give yourself the reassurance. You need to tell oh, my God, that may have been a push-off, but it doesn't matter. Get off me. Get off me. Great defense, Stephon. Got to send fear to the league and to the rest of the league. And that's what the Spurs are trying to do this game, as you can see. Yeah, Keldon! Damn, up 16? Wait a minute, Minnesota. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Okay. All right. I see where this game is going. This is what they need. Yep. Real quick. Quick spill. It's a 20-point game right now. 54 to 34. San Antonio. The entire first half, I've been saying they need to win this game, but not only win it, but they need to win it in a dominant fashion. They need to do it doing so where the OKC Thunder are like, oh, they're not playing no games. All right, we can't lack on them. Like, you got to do that. And you also got to show, of course, the team in front of you that, look, yeah, y'all beat us, but we didn't play our best. Neither did y'all, but that's not our problem. Y'all got to beat us and play your best when we play our best. And next game will be some of our best. It's looking like that right now. They are playing beautifully as a team. Now, I did read a tweet saying that Greg Popovich helped the Spurs with their film session after game 1. Mitch, you're doing a great job. You ain't Greg Popovich, respectfully. Nobody is. Respectfully, nobody is. But you got Greg in the film session after the loss. Oh, yeah. They're fixing a lot of things, and you can see it's working. You can see it's working because this is belt to behind. Oh, my God. Dylan, you don't hoop like that. That's what I wanted to see, that college confident. Oh, damn, man. They putting you in a jail cell. Get on that rim. Hey. Oh, my God. This is getting out of hand. Okay, let's hope Minnesota comes back in the third quarter because I would really like a good game. But Jesus Christ. I ain't watching no garbage minutes. And one! Oh, my goodness. Good pass. Nope. Turnover. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm done. Did he just catch the ball while jumping and shot it and made it? Let me just make sure I'm looking at this correctly. Okay. His feet are already off the ground, and he's at the top of his shot. That is an automatic timeout. Like, that is an automatic timeout after you see that. Call timeout. Now you're down 29? After that? Nah. Yeah, Julius. That's what I'm talking about. That's the fight I want to see. Yeah, Terrence. Yeah. They fighting. They getting their ass whooped, but they fighting. Pull up, Julius. Nope. Give it to somebody else. Yeah, Mike. Knock down. Okay, there we go. At least. What we got? Get inside. And one. Yeah, Julius. Just like that. Damn near a 20-point game. Yeah. 20-point game. All right. I'm not trying to cut it short. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Now let's get a stop. San Antonio already won, but come on, let's get a stop. I still have hope for Minnesota. Am I wrong for that? Am I wrong for still have? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm wrong. I'm wrong for that. I'm wrong. And 1-3 already down 20. Sheesh. That's rough. Down 25. That's all right. Still a lot of time in this basketball game. Yeah, Jaden, go to work. But that's tough. They going that wemby. Yeah, one. That's what I'm talking about. Get inside, Jaden. Good pass. Knock down Ant. Got to hit something. It's all right. Good midi, boy. Ooh, high off the glass. That takes a lot of skill. Get in front, Jaden. Never mind, Jaden. Damn, Jaden. That boy Stephon a dog too now. All right. He a dog too. Yeah, Terrence. Terrence might be the fastest player in the league, and I'm not bullshitting at all. He might be the Champetty. That was his first points of the night. The sharpshooter of the squad. His first points of the night. And he playing defense? Okay. Oh, wow. Somebody. Nope. Give it to Champetty. 2 for 2 and a steal. 2 for 2 and a steal. And it's a 30-point game. No way. No way. No way. That man just went 3 for 3. Wow, the Spurs are already up 30 freaking points. The game is damn near over. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? They just throwing salt in the wound. Let me see some, Nas. Look, Jesus, that step back. I got it. I got it. All right, throw 2 guys. Oh, Wemby. Okay, we got to break that down. We need to break that down. I need y'all to understand how insane that was. It wasn't nothing crazy when it comes to the play they ran. But Petty is probably the best shooter on the team. If he's not, he's second. And if he's not second, he's for sure third. Either way, he just hit 3 threes in a row. Everybody in the league knows if he makes 1, you better send 2 at him. You got to keep an eye on Petty or he will light your team up. So he just hit 2 in a row. Now Wemby's bringing it up. It obviously looks like they're trying to give Petty the ball. Give Petty the ball. Off screen, fade screen on Wemby, on Rudy Gobert to get him open because everybody's worried about Justin. Or is it Julian? Which one is that? Either way, it's a Petty. That leaves Wemby wide open. Wide open on the three-point line. And Wemby's a shooter too. Shoots, what, 35, 36 this year? All because of Petty. But the fact that they can play off each other like that, and you have to worry about the 7'5" center hitting threes as well, along with the sharpshooter who just hit 3 in a row, that is terrifying. All year, man, this Spurs team is so dangerous. Oh, shit. All right, yeah, we won't be here too much longer. We will not be here too much longer. God damn. I don't know if he missed because they're obviously not going to show the miss, but 4 for 4 from the three-point line in the third quarter when you're already up 25-plus points, bro. That's just throwing salt in the wound. Jesus Christ. Goodness, bro. At least Timberwolves took game 1. Good float, Ant. Because, Jesus. Bones, good pass. Nas, knockdown. Nas is not. Oh, wait a minute, Dylan. Wait a minute, Dylan. Okay, sorry. Since we know we won't be here too much long in the fourth quarter, we breaking down everything. Spin off the catch. Okay, misdirection, throw over dribble to a high pickup, right? High pickup. 1, 2. Get 1 out the way. Goofy foot, left hand floater in the middle of the paint. That is elite. Let me see some McDaniels. Let me see some. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. We breaking that down. Look at the hezzy. It didn't really work, but it was tough. Wait. You see? He caught my dumb ass. Stephon rose his hips a little bit. That's okay. But this was a terrible shot. 1 foot, one more step, 1 more dribble into a double contested floater and a heavily contested, meaning as though you literally have Area 51 in your face, a 7'6" center, and a 6'6" demigod on your hip. And you're not even close to the paint. Water. Darn tough. That is pretty. Yeah, oh man. Barn score, I'm going to get excited because he's tough. Look at the defense. They still 65. Jesus Christ. Dylan Harper for 3. Chill. Give it back to Carter. Okay, I guess not. Give it back to Carter. Damn. I've seen Dylan and Stephon hit that shot this game. If they can do that like night in and night out, which they kind of can, but if that's really in their bag, they're going to be damn near unguardable. I'm going to be honest with you. Looks like starters still. Oh, no. Bench is in. Okay, bench is in. Okay. 106 to 67. We're just going to skip to the end of this game to see the final score. But I think it's safe to say that Minnesota is not walking down, and I refuse to watch garbage time minutes for the playoffs. It means nothing, respectfully. For these guys, that's great. When you're a bench player, the only time you're getting in is if you're blowing a team out or if you're getting blown out. Or foul trouble and his coach just has that one believe moment with you, like, I believe, whatever the case may be. So this is great time for the bench, but quite frankly, this means nothing towards the weight of the series. It means nothing. So for that, I'm going to skip to the end just to see how that final score is looking. Yeah. 129-85 with 2:30 left. That's game. To the end, though. God! Jesus Christ! 133-95? Well, I mean, that was better from where we had it, right? Right? Because it was like 102-60 something. So just about. Just about. Either way, holy ass whooping. Holy BTA. Holy call for help. Holy they need some backup. My goodness, that was and the first quarter was competitive. Second quarter is when it started to go downhill, and then that third quarter, second quarter wasn't that bad, but that third quarter was atrocious. You can't play back-to-back quarters of bad basketball against a championship contending team in the playoffs. You can't. They're going to make you pay for it, and they're going to embarrass you. And that was an embarrassing loss for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, luckily, it's only game 2, and they took game 1. Now, if they lost game 1 by 1 or by 2, and then they lost game 2 like this, the series would be over. That's demoralizing. That's demoralizing. Like, you would literally have to put everything into the next 2 games, because if you lose either one of them, you're cooked. Which is why I was saying the same thing for the Spurs. They have to win this game. They had to win this game. Because if they didn't, then they would have been in a very, very unfortunate situation, because I don't see them getting 2 in Minnesota. They could, don't get me wrong. Definitely if Ant continues to hoop like this, because I didn't really see too much from Ant. We're going to go over stats, but you can't expect that much from a team after they just lost like that, if that was the case for the Spurs, to go on the road and take 2 games back-to-back. Nah, it's been done, but it's not something you should expect to happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be rough. It would have been rough, but luckily they handled business. They what they had to do. Heading back to Minnesota, 2 games in Minnesota, game 3. And you know what they say? This is when the series really starts. The series doesn't really start until game 3 or a road team takes a win. Road team took a win game 1. So off rip, the series was already like, oh, okay. All right. Home team take game 1. Oh, now we're back 0-0. Game 3. This is when it really starts. It's 0-0. You know, I don't know if y'all play any sport team, but hey, but at whatever the score is at the beginning of the game, it's 0-0. At halftime, if you have a tie score, what does the coach say? Hey, start of the game, 0-0. Not up, not down. So you have to continue to whoop ass. The Spurs are going to have to go into game 3 like, hey, the series just started. Figuratively and really. It really just started. So let's get a move on. Let's handle business. Now, the Timberwolves, they got to smack them in the mouth. Like, I'm talking Deontay Wilder right overhand spam type hit him in the mouth. I'm talking Alex Pereira left hook of death hit him in the mouth. Man, I'm talking Mike, whatever, heavy, hard hitter, whatever. That's what they need to do in game 3. Because if the Spurs smell blood in game 3, the series is over. I'm telling you, they already ripped a hole in them in game 2. They got time to patch that hole up, get back looking brand new. If game 3 comes around and there's some leakage from this injury, oh, Spurs are gonna attack it, and it's gonna get bad. It is gonna get bad. It's gonna be a gentleman's sweep if the Timberwolves don't handle business the right way. They can lose game 3 in Minnesota, but if they lose it the wrong way, the series is over. They have to lose the right way. I know that may not sound like complete sense, but trust me, it does. Like, if they lost like how the Spurs lost in game 1, okay, I mean, you could have easily won. You didn't play well. They didn't play well. Game winner could have went in. You can take that loss. But they lost like this in game 2. You can't take that loss. Like, that's a shit. That's rough. So if the Timberwolves lose game 3, they better hope they lose how the Spurs lost game 1. Because anything other than that, the Spurs are smelling blood. Sharks in the water. Sharks smell blood. And that's what the Spurs are smelling right now. Now, enough talking. Let's do some more talking. But let's talk about stats. All right, Timberwolves. Oh my God. Oh my God. Did nobody have more than 12 points? Julius 12. McDaniels 12. Rudy 5. Mike 3. Terrence 12. Jones 7, Julian 3, Anthony 12, Nas. Oh my God, the Spurs held them. They held everybody to under 13 points. Excuse me. They held them to under 13. Nobody had more than 12 points for the Timberwolves. Oh my goodness. That is insane. How many turnovers did they have? Jesus Christ. Julius had 5 alone. You're not even a point guard. What are we doing? Yeah, like nobody had a good game. Nobody. Not one person. All right, let's go to the Spurs. Julian. I knew it was Julian. I think I said Justin. Julian 12, 4 for 6. So he did miss 2. He probably missed 2 in the fourth or something then. Devin. Victor, 19, 15, 2. Fox, 6. Stephon. Yeah, nobody really had a great. He had 5 turnovers too. Dang, so the Spurs didn't even really play a great game. Wow. That's wild. The Spurs didn't even play a great game too. Like they did what they usually do, having 6, 7 guys damn near have double figures. That's what the Spurs do every game, but nobody had a killer game. Like nobody did anything where it was like 19 to 15 is probably the most impressive thing about this game. And that's normal for Wemby. I mean, he averages a double-double. So, like, that's nothing crazy. All right, we got, like, a team stats. Ah, there you go. There you go. Okay. So, I mean, we can look deeper, but right here, Timberwolves, 40% to Spurs, 50%. They made 10 more shots and only shot 2 more. Threes, 30 to 41%. Free throw, 52 to 82. Wow. Boards, they got outboarded, out-rebounded by 12 rebounds. They got out-assisted. They got out-blocked. They got out-stealed. They turned the ball over way more, had less points off turnovers. Oh, that's the real teller. 5 fast break points to 29 fast break points. Points in the paint, 58 to 36. Largest lead, 47 to 1. Okay, yeah, let's just wrap this up. Yeah, let's just wrap this up. Let's just wrap this up. Okay. Let's just put this game behind us. Definitely if you're a Minnesota Timberwolves fan. Let's just put that behind y'all. Spurs fans, I know you guys are excited and happy. Because definitely after everything that people were saying after game 1, I know y'all needed this and y'all are very happy. And I'm happy for y'all. Go Spurs, go. I got y'all making it to the Western Conference Finals at the end of the day, so I need y'all to handle business. But I don't want to see this. I want to see good basketball. Timberwolves did not play good basketball. All right? That was not a good game at all. It was a complete massacre. Bad. Very bad. But with that being said, stay safe, stay positive, guys. All right? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to the channel. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Patreon, Discord channels are open. Link is in bio. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok, Facebook, IG, silkhoops, same handle. You already know what it is. Game 3 back in Minnesota. We already talked about it. This is going to be a very important game for both teams. It doesn't really matter if they win or lose this game because it just depends on how they win or lose, in my opinion, for this game 3. Game 4 is really going to matter as well, of course. But like game 4 is going to be obviously a must-win situation for whoever loses the game because if you lose that, you're down 3-1. But in general, like game 3 is really going to be all right, how is this series going to go? Hopefully, by the time they leave Minnesota, it's 2-2. That's what I want. Then we really got a series, but that may not happen. We'll see. But again, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. All right, stay safe, stay positive. Now, also, stay tuned for some upcoming playoff content because there's a lot of basketball going on. And WNBA season's right around the corner. I don't know if y'all into it. If you are, stay tuned. I got that coming as well. But guys, stay safe, stay positive. All right. You guys have a great whatever evening, day, night it is. I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.